Gurudev Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sadashiva Shri Guru Padantam Vande Parampara. So we are meeting again today, and so beautiful to come back to this beautiful knowledge again and again, more visibly apparently. So now Vasistha Muni has started to speak, and he is explaining to Lord Rama the rules upon which a seeker should be living upon, based upon his life. A seeker, a seeker should base upon his life in effort. The first thing that he says to Lord Rama, Rama, whatever in this world is achieved or can be achieved is only by self. Now, here's something very interesting. Lord Rama had a very big dream about the world, about the society. And when he saw the world, he saw the misery in the world, when he encountered pain and suffering, he lost his peace of mind. And this was not an ordinary loss of peace of mind by just something happening in life. Vasishtha Muni is in more than one way saying to Lord Rama that Rama, now listen to me. I will guide you towards fulfilling your dream of bringing prosperity, health to your kingdom, and you can expand your kingdom so the whole mankind, the whole of earth can be accommodated into it. But for that, you need to listen to me. For that, only and only that, I'm here right now talking to you. You know, when someone has a big dream, many people have very small goals in life. Like many of us, when we were studying, it was very simple. Have a job, a career, and then what after career? Maybe getting married, and then after marriage, kid, like this. But here, Lord Rama is not bothered about or thinking about what will happen to him as far as his career or all such things are concerned. He has he has this assurance that he has everything in life, and anyway, he was such a dispassionate person that anything not there in life, he never used to even feel like that he does not have something. But his dreams are very big. Someone who has such big dreams about the world, about the life, about the human existence, only is capable of understanding such depths in knowledge, that person, that being is ready to receive the knowledge of such high dimensions, such dynamism, and only that kind of person has to go through lots and lots of, maybe some people will say hardship. I call it training. In the art of living, my master is making teachers who are flag bearers of the light of wisdom and the fragrance of love, uniting everyone across the boundaries of nations, gender, religion, everything. And when you set out to do such a fulfilling such a dream, and my master has such dream, what he wants to see a smile on each and every face. Now, Lord Rama wants to see everyone smiling. If you are ready to, if you can dream something so big, then you must be, and only then you qualify to receive such a big, I don't know whether big is right or not, but such something so beautiful, so magnanimous as the knowledge encapsulated into this scripture. Why? Because your dreams are very big. For example, let's say someone dreams to be an engineer. If someone is dreaming to be an engineer, obviously that person has to study more than someone who don't want to study, or who is aspiring for less. Someone wants to be, say, study postgraduate in engineering, or maybe science, or maybe management degree, or in arts, has to put up greater effort to have the knowledge, to have that understanding. The more you put effort, the more you gain. Now, Lord Rama has this willingness, and says Vasistha is saying, because Rama, you have such big dreams, I am giving you this knowledge. And the first thing you need to understand is self effort is the key for everything in this world. Now, he's talking to his disciple, a young disciple who is just starting to get out of his comfort periphery. And if you do not believe that you can make a change, there is no use dreaming big about anything, whether personal or forget about the world. And obviously, then you have to put greater effort, and you will be put through even more greater intense training. When the art of living teachers go out in the world, it is not like they have become mastered of knowledge, of wisdom. What we teach, what our master is teaching through us in art of living programs, takes lives, lifetimes to understand even just one point. And it has taken me so much time to understand even few things and live on like 24/7, 365 days. But how do we as teachers go ahead and move in life? That our training is happening on the field. It is not like I have become a master of everything and then I'm setting out to do the work, spread the knowledge. No, I am learning as I am spreading it. I am living the knowledge as I am talking. The more I talk about it, the more I become aware of it. And this is how art of living teachers are moving. The master is just one, but he's training millions. And there are right now more than 20,000 teachers in India itself, many teachers all over the world. So, says Vasistha is warning very, in a very subtle way to Lord Rama also. Rama, because you are dreaming big, I'm telling you that you will have to go through a lot. Why? Because only then you can understand what the life is all about. How, what kind of difficulties a common man faces, what dilemmas, what confusions. And Lord Rama, like a beautiful and very disciplined disciple, says, I am there. My master, I am there. And you might also know, not long after receiving this knowledge, very soon after this, he goes on with, say, Vishwamitra, and while traveling, protecting his yajnas and everything, Mother Sita comes into his life and they both got married. But soon after they got married, they were sent to forest, living in the forest for 14 years, 14 long years. Why? Now that you have knowledge, spiritual knowledge. After this spiritual knowledge came into Lord Rama's life, the knowledge of strategies, logistics, weapons, which said Vishwamitra gave to him. And then he gets married and then goes to jungle, forest. And it was not an ordinary in the forest. He has the responsibility of his wife because the wife says, no, have to go. And then his younger brother also says, I'm going, I'm coming with you. Lord Rama was in matters of his relationship, his affection, his sensitivity was so much that people could convince him to do anything. And he could not win that argument with either Mother Sita, his wife, or his younger brother Lakshmana. They both argued with him, they convinced him. You cannot go alone, I am coming with you. And he could not ultimately say no. Now, why I am telling this is because Lord Rama's life resembles so much alike anyone's life. You know, if you have to struggle alone, you are struggling for your own life, it's even more easier. But you know that you are not alone in this struggle. You have a wife with you, responsibility of wife, and you have responsibility of your younger brother also. Then things become very difficult. You are very much sure that I can eat anywhere, I can go anywhere. Anyway, I have to live only 14 years. I can go to ashrams. Though he was not allowed to live there, but I can go in between. Today, today seems to be very interesting. And if you will see Lord Rama's life and the incidents in life, he has the same dilemma all over his life. When younger brother gets injured, when his younger brother Lakshmana gets injured, you know what is the mental trauma he is going through, so-called mental trauma. What will people say? That Rama could not protect, take care of his younger brother. What he will do to us as a king? Are you understanding what I'm saying? When his wife Sita is kidnapped, he is worried what people will say. This man could not protect his wife. He cannot take care of his wife. And what will I give answer to her father when King Janaka, who was the father of Sita, if he will ask that where is my daughter, what will I say? And this is what bothers most of us. At least I have seen this in India, that people are so much thinking about what others will say. Though Lord Rama's worries was not actually worries, but this was his dilemmas all through his life. And that's why I'm saying this. This knowledge is for every householder and even those who are dreaming big about the whole earth, the humanity, the existence itself. And the first thing that Vasistha says to Lord Rama is Rama, self effort is the key. Whatever you achieve in this world is because of your self effort. Now, this is something very shocking for many people because people have such fancy ideas that, oh, my destiny is this, oh Lord, my fate is like this, what can I do? And here said Vasistha is saying, there is nothing called fate or destiny. There is also nothing called God's will. Just be careful. He is not saying that God does not have any existence, but he's saying what people keep on saying, I did everything, but God's will was something else. I did everything, but what can I do? My fate is like this. No, 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 no. Here says Vasistha is saying, Rama, just remember, there is nothing called fate or destiny. There is nothing called God's will. Whatever is there is your own self effort. And you know the most beautiful thing thereafter he has said that Rama, what people call as fate or destiny or God's will is nothing but their own self efforts of past. And this past could be of this lifetime or previous lifetime. Now, this was something so beautiful for me and it amazed me. I have some such relief that whatever is happening in this life, I have played the key role in it. It is not like everything is happening like this and randomly something is happening. No, 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 no. You know, I don't remember exactly the year, but I think 5, 6 years back, so maybe 7, 8 years back, I was in a satsang in Bangalore ashram, and we were always sitting and satsang was happening. And then my master Puja Shri Ravi Shankar ji arrived, and as he was sitting on his chair, a young boy, very young boy, he must not be more than 1890. He stood up and he asked a question. And it was such that nobody was prepared to give him a mic because Pujya Shishi Ravi Shankar Ji was just has arrived and did not even sat on his chair. He's just sitting like this. And that boy stood up and he asked. He was standing so close. He asked that question. Obviously, I was sitting at the back, so I could not hear what he asked. But the reply what my master gave changed my life for forever. Pujya Shishi Ravi Shankar Ji says, he has such big eyes. He looked into the eyes of the boy and he says, listen, when your karma is bad, even the even good behave with you. Even good people do wrong to you. Before having this knowledge and understanding, I was like, oh, this person has misbehaved with me, and so he's a bad person. This person has done wrong, so this person is a bad person. And what my master Puja Shishi Ravi Shankar ji is saying, no, because your karma is bad, even good people do bad to you. Because your karma is bad, even good people misbehave with you. Can you catch the words good people? Just because somebody has done something and you feel hurt or you feel like you have been wrong, that does not make that person a bad person. I'm not saying that there are not bad people in this world. There are people who are doing bad things. There are people who should not be doing what they are doing. But just think for a moment why something is happening to you and why that thing only is happening to you. Anything could have happened to you. Any person could have done something with you. Why is it only that particular person and why is it that only incidents in your life? Think for a moment and you will realize the wisdom, the truth, the fact in the words of Pujya Shri Ravi Shankar ji or said Vasistha. Rama, whatever is happening in your life, your own self effort is responsible for that. And that self effort could be of this lifetime or past lifetime, or could be self effort of past of this lifetime, or you never know. I call this accepting responsibility. If I am going through something, am I ready to take responsibility of what I am going through and why I need to take this responsibility? What will happen if I do not take responsibility? So let us consider the two scenarios. Suppose some XYZ has done something and I am not feeling good or I'm troubled by that. Suppose I say that I have a problem in life because of Mr. X or Y or Z. Then who is more powerful in my life? Me or Mr. X, Mr. Y, Mr. Z? Think about it. Obviously, if I am blaming someone or something for what is happening in my life, I am empowering that person or that thing to have a say over me, my life. And there goes the strength. Not only I am empowering the other person, I am disempowering and a person who cannot empower himself, a person who cannot take even such simple responsibility in life, what changes can that person make in life? Forget about the whole world. A person thereby becomes so weak from inside that that person can only blame others, situations, surroundings, world, divinity, everything. I don't want to be such a weak person. I don't want to be like helpless in that sense that I cannot even take responsibility of what is happening in my life. No, I don't want to be that. But taking this responsibility should not be a barbarism. It is to empower your own self to able to make changes as you want, as you like. But this can happen only when you take responsibility for each and everything that is happening in your life. Can you see the synchronization between what my master Puja Shishi Ravi Shankar ji said and what said Vasistha is talking to, saying to, sharing to Lord Rama? Are you ready to take responsibility? Are you willing to take responsibility? Or you still want to live in the world, live a life where you keep blaming people in your life or situations? Today, when you continue after this session, your life, just give yourself some time. How many times you have done this in your life, and how many times you have disempowered yourself, making yourself weak and simply, I don't know how to say this, but the one whom you aspire to be. The step is taking responsibility of your own mind, your own emotions, your own life. I'm repeating again, to be that, you must start taking responsibility of your own mind, your own emotions, and your life. Just start feeling responsible for whatever is happening to you, and then only can you make any kind of change. How to make what is the further understanding regarding this? This this we will look into in the next 3, 4, 5 days. So thank you for being here. May we all start taking responsibility of our own life, and may we keep empowering ourselves to move ahead in life. Jai Gurudev.